Awesome. So, what kind of track are you going for?
I'm going for a drum and bass track, but more on the jump up scene of things.
Awesome. And what or who was your influence? So, from what I've heard, the intro is a bit different to the drop.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about the intro first. So, what was the inspiration behind the intro?
The intro, normally in my tracks, I end up doing quite a short intro. It's only like a 16-bar intro. And so I thought, right, I'd focus more on that. So I listened to an example, which is by Suki, I think. Oh no, it was by Vanek X Strike.
Can never say
Strike.
So K9's done the bootleg.
That's it. K9's done the bootleg of it.
That's fine.
This is the intro. With mine, I use drums to start off with, but I know that from that I want to change it and kind of use just a hi-hat or something at the beginning and then let it gradually build up.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's your intro.
Yeah.
And then can we have a listen to yours quickly?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome, that's all good. Yeah, I can definitely hear the influences on that. So, with the intro, what do you think's similar to?
I'd say like the sound of it is quite calm and starts off slow, and then it gradually builds up into the actual melody that I'm using because I chopped up the sample that I had from Apple Loops and kind of used the sounds to kind of gradually build it up, and then the actual sound came in, gave it a break, and then also in the build up of my drums, I used like a technique to kind of make it sound different as well.
Awesome. So then, yeah, we've spoken about the intro. So what about the drop itself?
And the drop itself, it kind of like, it's different. It kind of comes to a sudden stop. But I thought of that myself with the help of one of my tutors as well. And then I kind of used the sound in the middle of it from an example. The other one, which was Slushy by Suki.
Yep.
And I also used the drum roll in this as well.
Awesome. That's great. Then can we have a listen to yours quickly? Yeah, I can definitely hear that influence. Sweet. So next question. So the structure of your tune.
Yeah.
Did you follow a formula from your influences, or did you, out of your own DJ knowledge, structure this?
I've kind of done it out of my DJ knowledge, really, because I've always known how to have a good structure. You always have your intro, your drop, then a break, and then you can introduce another drop or something, and then you have your outro. So yeah, I've kind of focused on my structure a lot.
Awesome. Did you come across any problems while producing this?
I did have a lot of problems actually, due to Massive not working properly.
Do you think that's something that could be overcome, or do you think that's just a technological?
It can somewhat be overcome, obviously, but obviously the technical side of it, there's nothing I can do about it because it's not in my hands. So
Yeah, that's fair enough.
yeah.
Any other problems?
Luckily, I managed to save my presets, so I didn't lose them. So whenever I had to put Massive back on there, I had my presets
It's a good
there.
thing to do.
Yeah. So and I think the only other problems I had was trying to find the right cymbal and stuff for my drum beats, because some of the presets that you've got on the drums, they don't have the right sound that you're looking for.
And then in contrast to that,
Yeah.
what did you find not necessarily easiest, but like what did you enjoy most about making this track?
I think I enjoyed like making the intro and the drop, really, like cutting up the sound and stuff, and just experimenting with it really. But it's the first time I've actually made a proper drum and bass track, so, and I've got the sound that I was looking for.
Awesome. Any interesting techniques you use? So, for example, maybe some effects or some automation?
Yeah, I use some automations. Just around this bit here, there's a kind of like an echoey build-up sort of thing. So, like, I put a high cut frequency on it. So, when it's at the top, starts off high, and then when it depths down, it starts getting deeper, and then the line going back up kind of brings it back up, and it's starting to grow back out, sort of thing.
Awesome.
And this is what it sounds like. So just after the little break in the intro, I start to bring it in again.
Yeah, awesome.
Cool.
So did you use any audio, which I can see you have?
Yep, I've used some audio.
Yep. And did you have any techniques to go with them? So for example, like cutting them up?
Cutting them up and stuff, yeah, because obviously I didn't want to use the whole sound, otherwise it's not really my sound. So I cut out the cymbal and the snare that I wanted and just cropped it in there. So,
awesome. So when it comes to the mix down, what do you think is good about it?
I think the bass line levels and stuff, they're okay. The drums are not so bad, but I think what I need to improve on is obviously the mix down of it all put together, because I didn't really focus on it that well, because I needed to get it done. So, but I now know that's something I need to focus on in the future when it comes to my other tracks.
So if you could go back to it, which you probably will, what sections would you focus on mix down wise?
My drum beats and maybe the sound of my drop, try and change it up a little bit, make it different, and maybe include some more synths and stuff, so it has more to it.
Awesome. Then last question, did you do any mastering on it?
I think I tried to, but I didn't have much time.
Okay, I can see here that you've done a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. So the limiter on my cymbal was to give it a different sound, so it wasn't too loud and it wasn't standing out as much. But I still need to do a lot more. But this limiter is basically changing the gain of it, so how much of the output there is or less. So yeah, and this was just to kind of mix it down as well. I gave it a dance setting, so it just kind of mixed it down for me, but not as much as it should. And then I also done some EQing on certain parts of the track.
Awesome. So you've called it Hand Raiser. Why is that?
I think in this break bit over here, everyone will kind of just come to a sudden stop, love the feel of the tune, get a good vibe from it, and just raise their hands, really. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, it's all good.
Wicked.
Thank you very much.
Wicked, thank you.